Welcome to Ubud, a beautiful and serene location and the cultural heart of Bali. Join us as we go in search of the most serene temples, chill out in stunning pools, glide through the rice fields on electric bikes, find calm in tranquil cafes, uncrowded waterfalls, and even practice some acro yoga. Plus, we'll show you our cheap but luxurious accommodation.
We've come to our first spot in our search for tranquil, serene places. It's a temple called Gunung, Kawi, Sebatu. We chose this because it's much less touristy, lesser known than some of the other temples. It's a lovely complex, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really peaceful. There's not many people here at all. Just behind me you can see the holy water. This is what they use for the purification ceremonies. It takes about 40 minutes to get here on a scooter, and we hired our own scooter, and it was just a fantastic ride once you got out of the chaos of Ubud. The scenery was absolutely stunning. You actually climb up into the mountains as you come up to the temple, and it gets noticeably cooler, which is really nice given it's so hot. But you pass through all these little villages. It's really nice to be able to see just kind of a different side of Bali, and just more, I guess, of the rural areas outside of Ubud as well. It's great.
It costs $2 US per entry for one person, and that includes a sarong to make sure you cover your knees.
Guys also have to cover their knees too. Do you like my black and white number?
We've come to Acro for some lunch because avocado is very healthy and according to the menu have healing properties. I got the beautiful avocado banana stack, which you saw stack.
Took a stack.
Rob's eggs look absolutely divine. Almost everything in the menu's got avocado in it, except my drink.
Well, we've come to the yoga barn today to practice some acro yoga, which we started to do earlier in the year.
We love it.
Yeah.
People have heard of all sorts of yogas. I don't know if many people know about acro yoga. What we love about it is the great connection and communicating, and it's really pretty poses.
Yeah, lots of trust between each other as well.
Yeah.
Very chill here. There are lots of different areas and zones where people are just completely zoning out, right?
Yeah, relaxing in day beds or in bean bags.
And they also have a really nice restaurant with very healthy food.
Yeah.
Picked up a healthy cake.
I know it doesn't look healthy, but it's full of zucchini.
It's honestly a zucchini chocolate cake.
Yeah.
And I've gone for a muscle protein, so that'll be good. Prices for the food and the coffee is very reasonable, and the coffee artwork is fantastic. Check this out. Well, that was a fantastic class.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I loved it so much. We haven't done acro for quite a while
months.
now.
Yeah.
And I think this just like really was one of my favourite classes. It was so good.
Yeah, shame we couldn't film.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to film during the class, but we did do a little pose for you afterwards.
Highly recommend Acro yoga classes at the Acro. Where are we? At the yoga barn.
Yeah. It is a great place. It's the kind of place that I wish we had access to like all the time.
Yeah. You could spend a whole day here doing sound healing, breath work, all sorts of yogas, meditations.
So many classes,
It's beautiful, isn't it?
And I think actually people do spend the whole day here.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? There's so many places to get massages, pedicures, manicures, all different sorts of massages. We've just tried the local one across from the hotel. We're really excited.
Bye. Well, today we're combining our love of exploring a place on some kind of electric vehicle with the most serene landscapes that Ubud has.
We've been on an e-bike tour with big fat tyres through amazing countryside.
It's just been
rice
stunning.
field. It's peaceful and stunning, and we're going to places you'd never go to in a car.
I think, like, especially using the e-bikes, it's so peaceful. It's just kind of gliding through these narrow pathways that cut through the rice fields and the rice terraces.
Peaceful villages as well.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Couldn't recommend this enough. It's just an amazing experience.
Yeah. So part of the bike tour is a stop off at a coffee plantation where you can always try the luwak coffee. We're not game on trying that.
Why is that, darling?
Because it's made from coffee that's pooped out by an animal. So we're going to try 5 different coffees and 5 different teas.
Cheers.
What do you think?
Spicy ginger tea.
Looks really thick.
Yeah.
This is really nice, the vanilla coffee.
We booked this awesome tour through Get Your Guide. It was quite reasonably priced, about $35 US for 3 hours of cycling through beautiful villages and rice paddy fields.
And at the end of the tour, you get lunch, which just looks incredible. A traditional nasi campur, vegetarian or meat. So I got a couple of chicken drumstick and a chicken skewer, and Tyle's got the veggie.
Oh yes, I've got beautiful tempeh stick, tofu, eggplant.
Oh, it's amazing value. I'm really impressed. Well, after a great morning cycling through the rice fields, it's pretty hot now, it's midday, so we've come to chill in the pool. We're staying at Nick's Hidden Cottages, and
it is hidden.
Yeah, it's hidden down this very narrow track through the rice fields. It is a super tranquil place. Beautiful Balinese architecture.
Lush tropical gardens. It's just stunning and so peaceful, isn't it?
Oh, it's so peaceful. Apart from every now and again you hear this crazy bird noise or some kind
or
of
a frog.
We're not quite sure. We're going to show you around our cottage now, but before we do that, if you're interested in finding out more about living overseas and traveling the world full time, then make sure you hit that subscribe, like and notification button so you'll get all of our future videos on travel tips and living in destinations like this around the world.
Let's show you around our beautiful room. Got a fabulously newly renovated room. Lovely big bed. Our room overlooks the garden and we have a balcony. Come and have a look at this. Come check out this view. I'm just looking out over a stunning pool and jungle. I love the architecture of Balinese villas and hotels. This one's an absolute bargain. It's only a little over $30 US a night. We're staying on Bisma Street. It's a really chill street, much quieter than other parts of Ubud, and everything you could want is here. Downtown central area of Ubud, usually very busy, congested, full of tourists and traffic. So if you want somewhere peaceful to stay, we probably suggest avoiding this area.
In our search for serene places in Ubud, we've found, or Tylee has done some great research and found Cretya, and it is the most amazing, tranquil, green, lush cafe restaurant I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's surrounded by rice fields and lily pads and lush tropical plants.
Yeah, it's truly amazing.
Beautiful designs here with pretty doors and windows everywhere.
Yeah.
It's so quiet, except right now. Rain.
So we scooted over here, and we were so lucky. We just arrived before a big storm hit, so you can probably hear the noise in the background. The rain is coming down pretty heavily, but it's quite calming, really. Oh,
it's lovely. I'm happy to stay here for a few hours till the rain passes. It's so tranquil. The food here at Cretya looks so amazing. It smells amazing. We've chosen one of the duck dishes. It comes in bamboo. It's cooked in made with Balinese spices. And another dish they call tofu stuffed. I'm not quite sure what that'll be, but it looks really good. Wow. Yum.
Well, one way to enrich the soul is to do things that you're really passionate about. For me, that's paddle. So I'm here at Jungle Paddle in Ubud to play a small competition, and yeah, look, it's just great to be able to do something that you love so much. And while I'm here, Tylee's playing with one of her friends in another paddle academy here called Bam Bam. It's supposed to be a really great facility. Come to Cretya, Ubud. The pools here are just fantastic. Stunning place.
Beautiful, beautiful setting with serene gardens and jungle-like, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great way to cool off and just admire the take a long valley below. It's just fantastic. But one word of advice is to get here really early. So between 8 and 9 is ideal. Anywhere after 11 and this place is going to be like an amusement park. we tried to get in yesterday afternoon and we arrived here at 12:30. and there were coaches and people queuing, so we abandoned and came today early.
It's lovely and peaceful early in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, but even now it's maybe 9:30 and there's quite a few people arriving, so to enjoy it most, get here early.
Drinks at the beautiful restaurants in Cretya, but we decided to go up the road a little way to Tis. It has the most spectacular view for a meal. The rice fields, there's an infinity pool, and you can do the swing as well if you're into that kind of thing.
We're here in the last week of October, which is just starting to get into the beginning of the rainy season here in Bali. And so best to try and plan any outings in the early mornings. As you can probably see, it's pretty torrential wet out there, and poor Tylee's huddling in the umbrella.
Well, the storm was absolutely huge, so we ended up having to stay for lunch, and it was divine. The most delicious fresh ingredients. I highly recommend coming here for a peaceful time, even if it's pouring rain. Or an alternative, you come for the breakfast that they cook on floating trays in the pool. They look divine.
Well, after you finished either Cretya or Tis Cafe and heading back to Ubud, you can do a short 10-minute detour off to Manuaba waterfall, which is where we are now. And it's a little bit of an adventure coming down into the creek. And so yeah, head off and try and find it. Okay, so to reach the waterfall, be prepared to do a little bit of wading through some water. So the guy at the entrance, what's your name?
Alright.
He's kindly giving us a bit of a guided tour, and we're heading off down that way. So definitely bring some water shoes or some thongs to wade through here. There's a fair bit of water that's racing through here, I think, from the storm that we just had. Wow, it's an amazing canyon that you walk through. You can hear just how loud it is down here. We're the only people here at the moment. It's so rare for waterfalls around the Ubud area. When we came here 2 years ago on holiday, we went to one of the, I guess, more touristy waterfalls. There's just so many people there, people queuing up for photos. So it's really nice to be here, just on our own. So our search for serenity in Ubud has led us to some fantastic places. So feeling pretty kind of recharged, my soul is filled up. Yeah, I think now you know where to go to find some of those more hidden and lesser known places, certainly a lot less busier than the tourist spots. Yeah, let us know what you think about Ubud and how serene you think it is, or if you've been here, are there other places that you can share with everyone? Just drop a comment below.